Hey, Shameless Squad. Can we just have a real talk for a moment here? I am a former therapist. I don't do it anymore. However, I am always going to stand up for the field here overall. So I want to talk to you about something here. Real talk. There are a lot of wannabe therapists out there, meaning everybody has been through something in life. Everybody has a story. Everybody goes through shit. Abso-fucking-lutely. And I also want to highlight the importance of wannabe therapists. So I know some of y'all might be like, damn, why is she saying this? Whatever that. If you know, you've been on my channel for a while, you will resonate with this. For those of you that are hating on this energy, get out of here, baby. Okay. So let's discuss this. When it comes to different networking events and things that I've gone to over the past couple of years in my business professionally, I've seen so many people say that I'm a post, when you get rid of a baby coach. I'm a grief and loss coach. I am an anxiety coach. I'm a this coach. I'm a that coach. None of them had master's degree. I'm a trauma coach in therapy or counseling or anything like that. And I just want to tell all of you, we are in this era of the rise of the healer because we have all had hurt here. And I just want to say, everyone thinks that they can be a healer. And I also want to say a couple different things. If you are actually trying to help somebody with grief and loss, trauma, or, other things that I mentioned previously, and you don't have a license in therapy or pre-license, or you don't have a master's in counseling, I would not hire on those people for coaches. And here's why, because that is a lot of process. That's a lot of emotions. That's a lot about the past. And that's a lot of trauma, crying, and a lot of process and not content therapy. When I hear people are trauma therapists and they go to a weekend of something in regards of EMDR, brain spotting, whatever, I'm like, you have not even worked in the trenches of trauma. You might have been to therapy before, everything like that. That doesn't mean you might have the lived experience and you might have the learned experience, but you don't have the heard experience of working with one-on-one clientele with this in a therapeutic environment, which is why trauma and coaching never go together. I would never hire on someone for that, as well as I previously talked about on a post here, and I'm going to do a separate video on this. So make sure you subscribe about, people being outed during this time and people being like, well, wait, you are a therapist or you're a coach, or you're a wannabe therapist or you're a coach. And I think sometimes people get therapists, coaching, and consulting all mixed up. Consulting is you literally giving that person advice. Coaching is literally what's the play? What's the play? What's the play? Say it again, say it again, say it again. Beetlejuice, 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 right? Say that affirmation 3 times. What's the play? And then therapy is really about processing different types of things of the past here in order to not make those same mistakes or undo those patterns or habits in the future here. Okay, Shameless Squad? So let's not get it twisted. I just want to say this because your girl is passionate about this and I want to protect all of you. So make sure you're subscribed and come back and hit the like button too.